On today's Daily KHL update, Evgeny Malkin absolutely lighting it up against Riga. Donbass's offense is flying high, and Alexander Ovechkin every reason to be happy with Nicklas Backstrom in the lineup for Dynamo Moscow, but he was still in a pretty bad mood. All that and more on today's Daily KHL update. Evgeny Malkin and Metallurg Magnitogorsk visit Dynamo Riga. Already 1-0 Riga when on the power play. Sergei Malkin and Malkin play give and go, cross ice, and just like that we have a tie game 1-1.
Looks just like Gonchar and Malkin's plays from the days with the bands.
Gonchar on the ice for that too, Andre. Early in the second now, Christian's Redlicks walks in on the right wing, sauces it to Kasper's Dolgavich, and Riga pulls ahead 2-1.
Dolgavich scores his third goal of the season.
The seesaw battle continues. Denis Platanov finishes off a nice passing play with his fifth of the season.
Kellerell and Mats Zuccarello pick assists on that one, another one on the man advantage.
With the teams knotted up, tempers boil over as Alexander Giroux takes exception to Grigory Misharin's push, and off come the gloves.
This is Giroux's first KHL fight and just his second one over the last 3 seasons. The last fight he was in was against Sean Lalonde and nobody won it. So much for there being no fighting in the KHL. This is just a myth.
Giroux does get a 5-minute instigator penalty here though, and it proves to be crucial for the game. Kulemin drop pass to Malkin, open ice feed to Mozakin, and it's 3-2 Magnitka. And no, this isn't an editing error, this is a totally different goal, almost a carbon copy, and the assist goes to Malkin again, his second of the game, 4-2 Magnitka.
Mozakin had all the time in the world to pick a corner there.
Late in the third, Magnitka puts a bow on it as Mozakin passes it to Malkin, who feeds Kulemin. Nikolai scores his 4th of the season.
With that goal, Mozakin now has 20 points and he's tied with Ilya Kovalchuk for 3rd in the league.
Malkin and Mozakin get 4 points each, Kulemin grabs 2 of his own, and Magnitka scores 5 goals on the power play to win their 3rd straight. 5-2 final. Alex Ovechkin and new Dynamo Moscow teammate Nicklas Backstrom visit Lokomotiv. Just 10 minutes in, Yuri Babenko puts this one past Semyon Varlamov to make it 1-0 Dynamo.
That's his 5th of the season and 3rd in 4 games to match his total from last season.
5 minutes later, Ovechkin snipes this one home on the power play, 2-0 Dynamo.
Ovechkin's 6th goal, and would you look at that, his buddy Nicklas Backstrom gets an assist for his first KHL point.
Fitting that it was Ovechkin too, and Ovechkin not done either. 3rd period, breaking in, great feed for Richard Gunge, 3-0 Dynamo.
Gunge led the Swedish Elite League with 28 goals last season.
Despite the success, Ovechkin getting a little testy, hauled down here, and he gives a nice little cross-check to Maxim Trunyov, and they almost dropped the gloves there. And not long after that, Ovechkin almost goes again, this time with Alex Guskov.
After the game, Guskov was asked what was that all about, and he said, "Ask Ovechkin."
Not a very friendly looking handshake after that either. Ovechkin gets the last laugh though, 3-0 Dynamo Moscow final. Avtomobilist visits Donbass in Ukraine.
Donbass looking to end the 3-game slide.
And here's how you do it. Tied at 1-1, Yanni Tuparainen cranks this one home, 2-1 Donbass.
That's Tuparainen's 6th of the season, one of 18 shots Donbass put on net in the first alone.
And that onslaught continues. After Avtomobilist ties it at 2-2, in the second, Clay Wilson puts it on net, and da-da-da-da, here comes Super Dadanov flying in, his 7th, 3-2 Donbass. What's the Russian way of saying Clark Kent?
Batman.
Really?
No.
Okay, still in the second, Ruslan Fedotenko streaking in, passes, and the puck goes in. They give credit to Ponikarovsky, but I'm not sure.
Well, it definitely hit Bronislav Mazza in front. Maybe Pony get a piece too.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's all part of an absolute barrage from Donbass. 49 shots, which is insane for the KHL, and Donbass wins by a final score of 4-2. Some more scores to tell you about. Severstal with a 4-3 win over Yugra. It took Severstal 54 shots, but they got the job done. Artemi Panarin would score in the shootout to give Vitas the 3-2 victory over Boris Astana. Ilya Kovalchuk and Vladimir Tarasenko both score their 7th of the season in a 3-2 victory for St. Petersburg over Atlant. And Tim Stapleton scores the overtime winner for Dynamo Minsk as they beat Avangard Omsk. That was today's Daily KHL update. I'm Steve Dangle.
And I'm Andreas Sachenko.
See you tomorrow.